You've probably clicked on this video because you want to start your full-time art journey and you want the pros and cons of what that reality is going to look like. Or you're already a full-time artist like me and you're interested in how I'm going to rank everything. Hey angels, if you are new to my channel, my name is Tamsin and I'm the artist Ionea. I started thinking about having a business back in 2016, which is when I started my Etsy shop. Back then I was really unsure about what I was doing and I even had a different art name handle. It wasn't until around 2018 that I actually found what I wanted to do in terms of my art, and then it wasn't until around 2020 that I found more success within my art business. If you like this video and you like my channel, please consider subscribing, it really means a lot to me. I'm going to start off with the top 5 worst things about being an online artist because I feel like it will be better to end on a more positive note. There are pros and cons for everything in life, and even though having your art business can feel like the best thing in the world, it will of course not all be perfect. Number 5, being self-motivated. Having a small business that you run yourself can be very pressuring, and there's a lot of pressure on needing to be self-motivated. You don't have anyone to tell you what you need to do or what schedule to have. This is all stuff you have to work out for yourself. And from my own personal experience, when I first started out from 2016 to 2018, I didn't feel like I was super good at self-motivating myself or having a good schedule. And then from 2018 to about 2020 was when I felt super motivated, but I still struggled with things like having a good schedule. Around 2022 and into 2023, I feel like I have a better way of running my own schedule. However, now in 2023, I find that my self-motivation has dropped significantly, and I feel like this is because of burnout. Making sure that you balance everything by being productive and also looking after yourself can be one of the biggest struggles, especially in the beginning when you just want to go and you have all these plans and all of these ideas. However, my advice would be to pace yourself if you can to make sure that you don't end up burnt out. Number 4, growth is slow, or it can be. The overnight success that you see on social media from an outsider's perspective is actually most likely to be years in the making. Most small businesses take 2 to 3 years to be profitable, and most true success comes around 5 to 10 years. You might look at other art business accounts and their social medias and think, but they only just started this year. But they could have easily deleted older posts or started a new account name once they'd found their footing within their business. They may have also had overnight success. It can be rare, but I think if you get lucky, it's possible. I really would not count on this happening though, and expect that it's going to be a long process. You can find loads of resources online where you can get information about what it's going to be like running your own art business, but when you actually begin your art business journey is when you will truly start to learn and work out what's best for you. Number 3, needing to be on 24/7. With the way that social media works, there is a lot of pressure to be online 24/7. Most of this comes from needing to post content consistently, and also from needing to build a community and connect with people that comment, message, and interact with your art accounts. This can feel incredibly draining. You can start out with a lot of motivation, but being on 24/7 can also lead to you feeling burnt out. Although I have noticed from some other art accounts that they don't need to post often because their community is used to the way that they post. I haven't tried this out for myself. My own schedule is a little bit more sporadic, but I think that if you were to post consistently, but that consistency was only once a week, as long as you keep up that consistency, I feel like that could still work. Number 2, online criticism. With having an online art business and with the way that society has moved to a more online presence, you will notice that you may get some online criticism that you didn't ask for. Try your best to use this online criticism as constructive and use it in a way that can better your business. It can feel really demotivating when you get criticism on your art business. And when you do manage to get seen by a bigger audience, then this can also bring a lot more negative comments. Number 1, feeling like a failure. When you put a lot of effort and time into your business, and sometimes you don't see the fruits of that labor, it's easy to feel very much like you are failing at the whole thing. But it's important to remember that business growth isn't linear. You will have highs and you will have lows, spikes and dips. This is all the natural flow of being self-employed. And when the dips and the low times are active in your business, it's very easy to feel like you're making mistakes or feel like you're just failing everything. And sometimes that can be really hard to bring yourself out of. Because business isn't linear, it can be really hard to plan financially as well with how you're going to work everything out. Try your best to keep in mind that even though it might feel like a slow time and it might feel like your efforts aren't actually paying off, that if you keep persevering, you will eventually reach your goal. Now let's move on to my top 5 best things about being a full-time artist online. Number 5, flexibility. Being your own boss means that you have the flexibility to work when and how you want to. For a lot of small businesses, they find that they actually switch their 9 to 5 and end up working 24/7. But for a lot of them, this actually is better and makes them feel a lot happier and content with how they're earning money. Number 4, feedback and growth. When you have an online art community, or even when you're just starting, you may find that you will get comments about your artwork or comments about the things that you sell and overall feedback on the different aspects of your business. This can really help you to grow and to learn. It's also one of the great ways of doing your own market research because your audience is letting you know exactly what they like and what they don't like. Number 3, community. Having your own social media accounts and your own online marketplace will really start to build your own little art community. You will find fans of your artwork and the things that you sell who you will end up being friends with and connecting with. For introverts, having online friendships like this can really make everything feel a whole lot more wholesome and less lonely. One of my favorite things about my business is all the people that support me. I know so many of them now by name and have connected with so many people over the years who have helped me to grow and have really been there for me in my lowest times. Number 2, making money for yourself by yourself. Having your own art business means that you have the opportunity to make your own money by being your own boss, and it gives you the opportunity to work from the comfort of your own home or your own little art studio. The thing that caused me to start my full-time art business was the feeling of really not wanting to work for someone else. With having your own art business and by being your own boss, this means that you can make your own money by yourself and you don't need to work for anyone else or by anyone else's schedule. Number 1, following your dreams. In first place, following your dreams is my best thing about being a full-time online artist. By being a full-time artist, I have had the opportunity to follow my dreams of turning my passion for art into a profession. We all need to work to make money, and by having your own business, this means that you can do this while pursuing a passion of yours, which can make the whole process of working to earn money a lot more pleasurable. And that's my top 5 best and top 5 worst things about being a full-time online artist. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed anything or if you agree. I'd really like to know what you think the best and worst things are about having your own art business. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like. That will really help me to get seen by even more people. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!